So far in this session of the 16th of July 2021, TD Holdings Inc. is currently up 45.34%. 168.3 million shares have crossed the tape. And we have certain events here. Trading volume exceeded the 10-day average of 12.178 million shares by 2,906.5%. Sorry. And the stock crossed above 50-day moving average as well. So it seems the stock is rallying within a longer term bearish trend. Yes, the 200-day moving average, which represents the longer term, is bearish, and indeed all the other moving averages are very much bearish as we speak. But this is just the daily model we're looking at right now. We'll have a look at the live 1 minute model in a few minutes. But at the same time, the unbalanced volume indicator has a slope that looks positive and also definitely bullish as well. MACD, I think, has just crossed above. MACD histograms are currently above zero now. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator seems to be improving, but the RSI is currently at 33.1, indicating that indeed the stock, even though it is up 45% or thereabout, is still very much in a bearish trend. So let's see what's going on here. It's up 39.18%, has lost about 5%. This is what's going on right now in the live model. It is currently trading below all of its moving averages, and all of them also looking bearish as well, just like the daily model. Momentum is not wonderful, 22.87. MACD below the signal line. The RSI is also still very much bearish at the moment, just slightly above 30 at the moment, just at 4.440. So momentum has just escaped the stock at the moment, even though it's still supporting that 40.41 extension, or that 40-ish% extension it recorded. So right now that is what's going on. So let's return and see the live daily model. So we can, for the daily model, you can see there, this is just a validation of what we saw earlier on, and it is also below the volume weighted average price. Momentum, okay, seems to be improving. So the RSI seems to be improving now. It is now at 63.51. So this is a live model. The one we saw earlier on is a more static model, and it's improving. MACD, I believe, maybe, we don't exactly know what's doing there. It should be above the signal line there. Momentum is also improving, try to improve at 55.77. So the news out there is, yes, it is from Investor Place. It says, according to, okay, today it says it has announced plans to acquire two companies. According to a press release, TD Holdings has signed a non-binding letter of intent to acquire Guangdong Jimbochuang Special Purpose Vehicle Co. and Hunan Jinmeika New Materials Co. This will have it acquiring 100% stakes in both companies by offering a yet undetermined price for their shares. TD Holdings notes that these acquisition plans will have it entering the unmanned logistics and new energy vehicle industry. While an exact date for the acquisitions haven't been pinned down yet, these deals are expected to close within 180 days of the signing of the letter of intent. It is worth pointing out that there's no guarantee that TD Holdings will move forward with acquisitions. The company still has to complete its due diligence research as well as negotiations with the acquisition targets. Okay, so that's the news out there. Yes, there's some moves. Yes, that's what amongst other things may be behind this extension we are looking at right now. A 40% extension. Okay, yeah, roughly, okay, 38.56% extension we're looking at right now. So let's return to the 1 minute model. Okay, so the stock is a penny stock. It's quite attractive and all that stuff, so if you want to get involved, do your due diligence and see how, and decide if you're going to get involved. Let's return to the daily model and see. Okay, technically it is now trading above all of its moving averages, apart from the 200-day moving average. So I think the bearish trend is still very much there. The bearish trend is still very much there, but at the same time, I would really urge caution, since it has run up this amount of extension. There is no guarantee that it will continue to extend upwards. If you want to get involved with it because you have probably done your due diligence and you feel the future is bright for the stock and you want to get involved, and also that the bearish trend may have seen the current bearish trend that we are looking at right now may have come to an end. If you think that is the case, that it has come to an end with this extension we're looking at right now, and maybe the opportunity is there. Maybe the momentum is there now for you to get involved. If you really are convinced about that, by all means do so. But well, as usual with funds, you can always afford to lose. But all I can say is that the opportunity to get involved with the stock has been missed. If you haven't gotten involved, the opportunity was, I believe, even as at the previous, as at the close of the previous session, as at the 15th, it was trading below all of its moving averages. That was even the low of its all-time. That was the lowest of its 52-week range. So that opportunity was probably the last time, for us, the best time to have gotten involved. So left to us, I'll just say leave the stock alone, and it has run up some extension. Let it pull back or consolidate, and then if you want to get involved, by all means get involved. But if you really have to do so, as usual, only sums you can afford to lose, or indeed anything you want to do, as a matter of fact. Okay, so TD Holdings or GLG currently up 38.05% in this live session of the 16th of July 2021, and you decide what you're going to do with the stock. Thank you very much for watching this video.